how would you each define banter in the workplace specifically? And if I can, Louise, I'll come to you first.
So I actually looked it up when we were preparing for this podcast because I thought, how is it defined? And the dictionary and various AIs I looked at define it as light-hearted conversation and jokes not meant to hurt or offend anyone. However, I'd say from my experience of training and seeing and hearing banter in the workplace, I'm not sure it's always that innocent. I think sometimes there is an intention to belittle or put people in their place. And I think banter can be used as an excuse to say things that actually aren't acceptable.
That's quite interesting. What about you, Paula? What do you think in terms of how it's defined and how it's what it's turned into?
Yeah, I mean, I'd agree with Louise. I think certainly the definition I talk about in training is it's the exchange of good-humoured, teasing remarks. Um, and I think one of the key words there is exchange. It suggests the two-way conversation and that both people are happy with that level of conversation. But of course, what it doesn't take account of is all of the people listening in that may not like the exchange of that good humour. And I just thinking about Louise's definition that she read around jokes, I always think with jokes, there's always somebody at the butt end of a joke. So it's always at somebody's expense. And I think it's great to have some light-hearted humour in the workplace. Otherwise, it can be a long day and a dull day. But actually, we all have different senses of humour. So what I might find funny, both of you might not, and vice versa. So inevitably, there's a likelihood in the exchange of humour that somebody is going to find it upsetting because we all have different lived experiences, different triggers, and so forth. So